Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for January 9th of 2025 is titled Peculiar Galaxies of ARP 273. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a number of stars in the image, but primarily at the center, we see a pair of interacting galaxies. Now, what we often call peculiar galaxies are galaxies that don't look like the ordinary spiral galaxies that we're used to looking at. So they are galaxies that have been distorted. And the reason that they're distorted is because of collisions. Now, galaxies, when they pass relatively close to one another, will have their gravitational fields interact, and that will stretch and pull the spiral arms from spiral galaxies and distort their shapes. Now, this can happen to other galaxies as well, but it's most prominent because of the distinctive patterns within a spiral galaxy. So that's often where we see these types of galaxies. Now, as they do collide, and again, a collision can take 1 billion years or more to really go through all of its stages. So as they do that, what happens is star formation will be enhanced. That's as they collide together, then the materials will compress the gas clouds within the galaxies, and that will cause an increase in star formation within both galaxies. So we'll see far more stars forming because of the collision. And we'll also eventually see these two galaxies merge together. Now that will take a long time. Again, you'd have to come back 1 billion years or more from now. But then there could be just one ordinary looking galaxy where right now we see two. Now, if you think about that, what that means is many ordinary galaxies that we look at probably once looked like this, maybe a couple of billion years ago. So galaxies grow through collisions. They combine together and grow from very small galaxies, which existed shortly after the Big Bang, to the much larger spiral and elliptical galaxies that we see in the universe today. So that is how galaxies evolve over time. They really don't change a lot on their own. If a galaxy is just sitting there all by itself, which would be a rarity as it is, then it's not going to change drastically. It's just going to go through, and its stars are going to go through their lives. But the galaxy itself would not change. To see significant changes in the galaxies seems to occur when we have galaxies colliding together, such as these two galaxies we see today. And we tend to have classified those in the past as peculiar galaxies because of their unusual patterns that we saw in the sky, because of the collisions and the way their structures got distorted by the gravitational fields of the other galaxy. So that was our picture of the day for January 9th of 2025. It was titled Peculiar Galaxies of ARP 273. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.